Hey y'all, it's Key, and I'm back with an update from the video that I left yesterday, the angry video about the car accident. Mm-hmm. Hence to why my hair is like it is. Like I got up this morning making phone calls because I called and said that I wanted to file a complaint, but I called the police department. I soon found out from the police department, St. John's Police Department. Whenever, cause I called twice yesterday, left two messages, nobody called me back. But the officer said that they had got extremely busy. He apologized and that he was getting back with me today. He called me today or whatever, cause I like everything that's transpired. I was like, I want to file a complaint. I don't like the way I was handled. He was like, I was nice to you. I said, you was nice. And then the one lady had a little empathy slash sympathy slash a little bedside manner. She had black hair. I don't know her name. I didn't know anyone's name that was there yesterday other than the officer who took the report because he gave me his card with his name on there and number to call, the complaint number on the card. I'm not gonna show that. I talked to him today, and so when I was trying to file a complaint on everything that happened, he told me he apologized for the way that I felt and the way I felt that I was handled. They kept apologizing, but he was all like, "That's not us. That had nothing to do with us. That is Normandy, Fire District." So I called them multiple times. They didn't answer, so I waited some time and then I called back again. And a lady answered the phone, and I was like, I want to file a complaint. I don't like the way how I was handled yesterday. I was mistreated, and I'm going to contact the lawyer because I said because dealing in healthcare, I should have never been treated like that. I said they treated me like a criminal. I felt like I was going to be unalived. I did explain to him that I made a video. He asked me to send him the video. He gave me his email address. He gave me his first and last name, his email address, and his cell phone number. I'm not going to give out his email address. I'm not going to give out his cell phone number, but he did say that I could say his name in the video because he's the chief. So the gentleman that I spoke on the phone with this morning was Quentin Randolph. He apologized multiple times. He did watch my video. He did not ask me to take my video down. The only thing that he asked that I do is a follow-up video letting everyone know that he did rectify the situation that happened yesterday. And I even told him, I said, I wasn't even thinking. And I told him, but I did tell him, I said, I was going to send it to Real STL News, but I didn't send it to them because I told him because we had the conversation that I would not send the video to Real STL News because he was very apologetic as well, and he was taking my statement as well. He was very apologetic as well and said that I wasn't supposed to be treated like that. Also, did let him know that my son did ask for the ice pack, and he told my son gonna call and talk to him on his own. But I did tell him he worked nights, so when we talked this morning, he was asleep. He did tell me that we didn't need to go to the hospital for that ice pack that my son was asking for. Yeah, I left out so many details in that video yesterday because I was still aggravated. I was in pain. I was upset. Like, my son was upset as well. He did a lot of cussing. At one point, he did apologize to me for cussing because I don't even cuss in front of my aunts and uncles, and I'm grown. I'm 44 years old, head full of gray hair. But I never cuss in front of my uncles and aunts either. And I'm grown now. I do have some cousins. They be like, I'm grown. What they can't do nothing to me now. I'm grown. But we were raised not to do that, so I don't do it. So he did apologize a bunch. Like, he was like, F that. F that. You work hard for your ish. Go after her. That's that. Because when it first happened, because she blew her horn, and I froze. And he was all like, what? He was all like, what you doing? He was like, F that, go after her. So I had to go when it was safe. Like, I hit my blinker on. So I still was using signals because I'm not finna get no tickets. Like, I'm too old to be getting traffic tickets at my big age. And I went, like, I explained everything to him. Um, so, yeah, I did talk to the chief, Quentin. He said that that situation yesterday should have never happened like that. He said that shouldn't have never happened. But I did let him know that the one lady that was in the EMS, she was nice, and the cop at St. John's was nice. St. John's was like, hey, because I told him I'm gonna call a lawyer because there was just too much. I was already scared when she blew her horn and then she rammed me because she used that vehicle as a weapon. And then it ticked me off because that's a felony. A hit and run is a felony. She was not locked up. So I'm like, okay, y'all showing favoritism because she didn't get she wasn't arrested. Now, whether she got citations or not, I don't know that. The cop did tell me that due to legalities, he can't tell me that, which I understood. I didn't ask what happened. I just said I know that she wasn't arrested because she used her car as a deadly weapon. Then once she finally stopped, cause she was flying through that college campus. She was gone, but I was behind her at a safe distance. At some point, I thought I was gonna lose her. She was gone because it was people out there walking, and it was cars. I'm talking about she was flying through there. I'm pretty sure that speed limit was probably 20 out there. That girl was going at least 40, 45. She was flying through that campus, and I was just like, oh my God. Even when she first hit me and she turned, because I had asked the cop. I was all like, we was on Natural Bridge at the light. I said, I don't even know the name of the side street. Can you tell me the name of the side street? And he said it was West. So I was on Natural Bridge and going straight. I was going home. If you know where I live, you know. I live in Northwoods. If y'all know where I live, for the people who know where I live, y'all know where I was at. I was coming on my way home, going home. And when she turned it, because I was all like, hell, I ain't, and I had to use GPS to get out of that campus because I ain't never been on that campus. I was all I was just going wherever, I was just trailing her. So I never been on that campus. I had to use GPS to get out. I'm like, I don't even know where the hell I'm at. Because when my son called 911, I had to call them back. I was all like, wait, I don't think y'all gonna be able to find us because I don't even know where the hell I'm at. And the 911 dispatcher said, well, what's by you? My son said the soccer field. And then I started reading. I said, well, the sign say Mark Twain with the arrow pointing to the left. And then it had some other stuff under there. I don't remember. It had two other things under the Mark Twain building name. I don't remember that. It was yesterday. Everything was going chaotic. But yeah, those, then another thing that pissed me off so bad was when the guy pulled up in the EMS SUV truck. He gonna say her car still drivable. What the hell did that have to do with the price of tea in China? That's what set me off too. When he got out, he was all like, he cancel that, this ain't got nothing to do with us, this happened on the campus, and he let up the window, so I don't know what he said after that, and he covered his mouth. So I don't know what he said after that. And then for the EMS worker to come out, he had, it's a bag right here that he had something in. He come out, he have the neck brace on one hand, he had something else in his other hand. I really don't know what it was, because I was just describing everything to the chief that I can recall that happened. And he's like, if you're that hurt, you need to put this on. He walking, he screaming, he'll grab. I'm like, I'm not finna get in there, because I said ambulance first, but then when he started doing all that in my video, that's why I said, they're not finna get me in that damn box and kill me, because that's what I feel like. My son even said, Alex, my son even said, it felt like a scene out of a movie. Like, you can stay right there. You said it felt like a scene out of the movie.
Yeah.
How we was like hot.
Yeah, like it was all like it felt weird. Like it didn't feel right.
See, like it was just horrible. Like the whole situation was just horrible. I was like, in my 44 years, and I've been in 2 car accidents where somebody ran into the back of me before. So it ain't like that I never been in a car accident.